So if you travel for work and trying to fit it with your Ironman training, here's how I structure it to keep staying consistent. Like I've been traveling for work for about 6 days a week the last year, and some weeks there were a few more days, some weeks were complete chaos, but I found a rhythm that actually worked for me to keep staying consistent while on the move. And this video you will walk away with some practical insights how you could structure your training and maybe adjust it for your travel. So I will break down a typical training week and bring up a few key insights that made it work in the long game, right? Because you see this is a long thing. So it need to work for the long term as well. So if you're trying to like fit your training within your travels and need more help and to get more insights, you could book a free call with me via the link down below, and we can continue to discuss in that call. And to firstly go through how did one on my travel weeks actually look like. So I typically was working from home on Mondays, and then on Tuesday I left early morning by train and were gone for 2 nights. I went back home Thursday afternoon / evening, and then we're home Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And this left me with 4 training windows, like Tuesday PM, Wednesday AM and PM, and Thursday AM, right? And I typically planned the Monday to be a big session and Friday after travel to be a light session. And then I had quite a lot of training to do during the weekends. And like the home weeks, you know, when I were just at home, they were more balanced, maybe a bit higher load as well to compensate the ups and downs for the training weeks. And like mistakes that I did very early on was to schedule hard sessions the day after I've got home from travel. So in my case, it was Friday. It was the first day I was back home, and me and my coach, we typically planned quite a big workout sometimes Friday morning or evening if I prefer that, but I prefer doing them in the morning. And I remember like these sessions, they always felt off, like 9 out of 10 incomplete, and it was just getting me frustrated. So I really needed an extra buffer day post travel, because I remember very clearly, like I usually got home at about 8:30 p.m. Thursday evening, got to bed before 10, so great bedtime for me. Got up at 5 a.m., typical wake up alarm. Was gonna do 75 minutes on the indoor trainer. I had VO2 max workout with intervals, so tough session. But remember, like not even 20 minutes in, I was completely drained of energy. I had no power in my legs, barely couldn't spin them at like half the power I typically do on my zone 2 day. So it was a clear sign that we really need a buffer day after my travel. So from that point forward, we changed that to maybe having a 1 hour, 75 minutes, just zone 2 steady pace ride instead. And that was really a good change for sure. But what really made the biggest difference, I must say, was during the travel days. Like traveling and working at a different place, it drains your energy a lot more than you expect. So what we did was that for the 3 days or the 4 training windows I had, we planned 2 runs and 1 strength session. That's the only thing we planned. And I could plan those how I wanted, but I typically did a 40-45 minute run on Tuesday evening. And then on Wednesday, I skipped the morning session. I typically did also a run, 40-45 minutes, and some like body weight strength work directly after, because this would leave me with a easy morning, Thursday morning, no training, and a complete Thursday rest day actually. And that was really great, because then I had some more time to recover from the days, and made me in a better position for Friday and the weekend's training. So that made a huge difference. And I remember like the first time we had really found a structure that worked for the travel weeks, with lighter days when we're there, easy bike spin on Friday. And I remember like the weekend for itself, like I felt much more energized, was able to push better numbers during the weekends training, and I felt just overall more energized. So that was a real change and a click in me that said like, this is working out well, this will work in a long time as well. So really happy we found that, and we found it early on, like just a few weeks in. So that's great. And I want to say we, it's me and my coach, because I've had a coach during my prep that has prepared a training plan for me. We haven't had like daily communications, maybe once a week or even that. He has just handed me a training plan that I followed, and then I have just adjusted it a bit manually depending on my travel weeks. If you're training for an Ironman and maybe you're traveling for work or are going to start traveling for work, and you need more insights, more practical advices on day-to-day basis, or when you're planning your weeks with gear and stuff like that, you could book a free strategy call with me via the link down below, and we can continue talk there. Or if you have any other questions, you can place a comment down below, and I will try to answer it in the best possible way for you. But that's it for this video. Actually, we'll keep it short, simple, raw. I like this format, and I hope you like this as well. I will continue producing videos like this, maybe some with screen shares as well and stuff like that. But this is a pure sit down, me and you talk. And I love this. I want to help out more. So if you want to learn from me, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then I will see you in the next one. So peace.